Ladies and gentlemen, today we are working on linear equations in one variable. In this short video, we are going to solve few examples on how to solve linear equation in one variable. And the second thing that we'll do is we are going to solve some real-world application problems using linear equations. We are going to work through 6 different examples in this short video. The examples in this video are taken from the warm-up problems that we did in our class. The first example is here. So here we are asked to solve the equation -3 times x minus 2 divided by 2 times x plus 4 equal to 1. So we have a fraction which is equal to 1. So you can say that whenever a fraction is equal to 1, the numerator and denominator are equal. So 3 times x minus 2 is equal to 2 times x plus 4. Before we go ahead and solve this one, I want to give you some restriction in this equation. So if you look at this equation carefully, in the denominator you have x plus 4, and that quantity cannot be 0. X plus 4 cannot be 0. If x plus 4 is 0, then the equation has no solution. Or x plus 4 not equal to 0 is same as x is not equal to -4. That is, by solving the equation, if we obtain x equal to -4, then the given equation has no solution. Okay, let's continue solving this. If you multiply by -3, you get -3x. -3 times -2 is +6, equal to 2 times x, 2x, and 2 times 4 is 8. Now if you subtract 2x on both sides, you get -5x. And if you subtract 6 on both sides, you get +2. Now to find x by itself, we divide on both sides by -5, and we get x equal to -2/5. And -2/5 is not here in the restriction. So the given equation has a solution. That is, x is equal to -2/5. So we solve a linear equation, that is equation in first degree and one variable, and the equation given was in the form of a fraction, so you can say that the equation is in fact a rational equation. So whenever you are solving the rational equation, make sure you check the denominator. Denominator cannot be 0. Okay, that is the end of this first example. In second problem, we are asked to solve the equation 4/x minus 4 minus 2 equal to 1/x minus 4. Like before, you can see that in the denominator we have x minus 4, and that cannot be 0. If that is 0, the equation has no solution. So this is same as x is not equal to 4. Meaning of that is, by solving the equation, if we obtain x equal to 4, given equation has no solution. Okay, let's solve this. Here we have 4 divided by x minus 4 minus 2 equal to 1/x minus 4. If I try to bring the x on left hand side, I have to transport 1/x minus 4 on the left hand side, so it will be -1/x minus 4, and equal to, if I add 2 on both sides, it's 2. So on the left hand side, the denominator is x minus 4, and the numerator has 4 minus 1, because we have a common denominator of x minus 4. 4 minus 1, that is 3, divided by x minus 4 equal to 2, and we can consider 2 as 2/4. 1. The reason I'm writing this as 2 over 1 is because we have two fractions equal, so we can solve this using cross multiplication. Okay, so for cross multiplication, we multiply 2 with x minus 4. So it will be 2 times x minus 4 equal to 1 with 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. If we distribute 2, we get 2x minus 8 equal to 3. Add 8 on both sides. 2x equal to 11. Divide on both sides by 2. We get x equal to 11 over 2. And 11 over 2 is not here in the restriction. Therefore, the given equation has a solution, and that is x equal to 11 over 2. Okay. Okay, in third problem, we are asked to solve this equation. You can see that the denominators are a little complicated. So in the first step, we are going to factor the denominators. So 3 divided by x is a common factor, x minus 2 in the first one, plus the second term is 2x minus 1 divided by, you have x squared plus 2x minus 8. It can be factored to x plus 4 times x minus 2. Then equal to, we have 2 divided by x plus 4. By looking at the denominator, you can clearly tell that x cannot be 0, because if x is 0, the denominator will be 0 in the first term and the fraction does not exist, and given equation has no solution. Similarly, when you look at the second term on the left hand side, x cannot be negative 4 and x cannot be positive 2. If we obtain any of these as the answer by solving this equation, then we can say that given equation has no solution. Also note that the LCD, that is the least common denominator, is equal to product of all factors, that is x times x minus 2 times x plus 4. What we do is we multiply throughout by that LCD to remove the fraction. So if we multiply the first one, so we do it here, x times x minus 2, x plus 4. We do the same thing to the second, x times x minus 2, x plus 4. We do the same thing to the third, x times x minus 2, x plus 4. By doing this, you can see that the denominator get cancelled. In the first one, x times x minus 2 get cancelled. In the second one, x plus 4 times x minus 2 gets cancelled. In the third one, you can see x plus 4 get cancelled. So what is remaining is 3 times x plus 4 plus x times 2x minus 1 equal to 2x times x minus 2. Now you can distribute, you get 3x plus 12, 3 times 4, 12, plus 2x squared minus x equal to 2x squared minus 4x. If you subtract 2x squared on both sides, that get cancelled. So we get on the left hand side 3x minus x, 2x plus 12 equal to negative 4x. If you add 4x on both sides, 6x. If you subtract 12 on both sides, minus 12. So we get x equal to negative 2. And negative 2 is not there in the restriction here. So given equation has a solution, and that is x equal to -2. So that is the end of our third example. In fourth example, we are asked to solve this equation where the denominator on the right hand side is not factored. So first we are going to factor the denominator on the right hand side. So we can write this as 4 divided by x minus 1 over x plus 3 equal to 3x plus 2 divided by, if you factor the trinomial from -3, we need to get +2, so the factors will be x plus 3 times x minus 1. Here you can see that x cannot be 0 from the first term. From the second term, x cannot be -3. And from the third, you can see that x cannot be +1. So these are the restrictions. Also note that the LCD, which is the product of all the factors, that will be x times x plus 3 times x minus 1. We need this in order to remove the denominator in the given equation. So we multiply throughout by that LCD. We multiply here first x times x plus 3 x minus 1. We multiply to the second x times x plus 3 x minus 1. We multiply to the third x times x plus 3 x minus 1. By doing this, you can see that the denominator get cancelled. On the first one, x get cancelled. The second, x plus 3 gets cancelled. The third one, x plus 3 times x minus 1 gets cancelled. So the remaining thing is 4 times x plus 3 x minus 1 minus x times x minus 1 equal to x times 3x plus 2. If we multiply in each case, on the first one we get 4x squared plus 8x minus 12 minus x squared plus x equal to 3x squared plus 2x. On the left hand side, 4x squared minus x squared is 3x squared. Then 8x plus x is 9x minus 12 equal to, on the right hand side we have 3x squared plus 2x. If you subtract 3x squared on both sides, that will get cancelled, or it will be 0. Now add 12 on both sides. So on the right hand side it will be 12, and subtract 2x on both sides, so you have 7x on the left hand side. If we divide on both sides by 7, we get x equal to 12 divided by 7, and 12 divided by 7 is not here in the restriction. So the given equation has a solution of x equal to 12 divided by 7. So that is the end of this example. In first 4 examples, we learned how to solve the linear equations. Now in this one, we have the application of linear equation. Let's read the question first. If 1/3 is subtracted from 3 times the reciprocal of certain number, the result is 25/6. Find the number. So what we do is, first we consider the number. So let that number be x. Let the number be x. Now let's read the question one more time. If 1/3 is subtracted, 1/3 is subtracted from 3 times the reciprocal of certain number. Our number is x, so the reciprocal is 1 over x. 3 times the reciprocal of certain number. The result is 25 over 6. So we write that as an equation. 1/3 is subtracted, that is minus 1/3. It is subtracted from 3 times the reciprocal, 3 times the reciprocal of the number, which is 1 over x, so that the result is 25 over 6. The result is 25 divided by 6. So we got an equation and there is x in the denominator. So you know the restriction here, x cannot be 0. And also, if you look at the denominator carefully, your LCD, the least common denominator of 6 and 3 is 6, and there is also x, so 6x. So what we do is we multiply each term by 6x to remove the denominator. So we multiply the first one by 6x, multiply the second by 6x, multiply third by 6x. So by doing so, in the first x get cancelled and we get 18 minus 6x divided by 3, that is 2x, equal to, on the third one, 6 and 6 get cancelled, so we get 25x. If you add 2x on both sides, you get 18 equal to 27x. Divide on both sides by 27. X equal to 18 divided by 27, which is same as 2 over 3. So our number is 2 over 3. Therefore, the required number is 2 divided by 3. So that is my answer. You can always check your answer. Let's check our answer here. Checking. So as in the question, 1/3 is subtracted from 3 times the reciprocal of number. Reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. And this result must be 25 over 6 if my answer is correct. So that is, this is 9 over 2 minus 1 over 3. Here the common denominator will be 6. So to make 6, we multiply here by 3. To make 6, we multiply here by 2. So now there is a common denominator of 6, and the numerator becomes 27 minus 2. 27 minus 2 is 25 divided by 6. Yes, it matches with what is given here in the problem. So our answer 2 over 3 is correct. Last example for this video. Let's read this question first. At the end of her shift, a cashier has a total of $6.30 in dimes, that is 10 cents, and quarters, that is 25 cents. There are 7 more dimes 7 more dimes than quarters. Meaning of that is, if the number of quarters is x, the number of dimes will be x plus 7. We have to find how many coin of each type are there. So we start with that x and x plus 7. So let the number of dimes be x plus 7 and number of quarters be x. Now we can make the equation. From x quarters, you'll have a total of 25 x cents. And from x plus 7 dimes, you'll have 10 times x plus 7 cents. And this total money must be $6.30. Because I have everything in cents here, we can write $6.30 as cents. So that is 630. Okay, now let's solve this equation. So we have 25x plus 10x plus 70 equal to 630. 25x plus 10x, that is 35x. Now if you subtract 70 on both sides, 630 minus 70 is 560. So x equal to 560 divided by 35, that is equal to 16. X equal to 16. So x plus 7 will be equal to 16 plus 7, that is equal to 23. So you can say, therefore, number of quarters are x, that is 16, and number of dimes are 23. That is the answer to this problem. But as in the previous problem, you can also check your answer here. So I'm going to show you checking here. We have 16 quarters, so it will be 16 times 25, which is equal to 400 cents. Also we have 23 dimes, so 23 times 10 equal to 230 cents. Now if you add these two, 400 cents plus 230 cents is 630 cents, which is same as $6.30, which matches with what it was given in the problem. So our answer of 16 quarters and 23 dimes is correct. With this, we came to the end of this 24-minute long video. I hope you guys enjoy watching this one. Thank you so much for watching.